Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 106 of the Foster Child Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it's a little later than where we left off, and I think I had Lacey, and I think Jasmine is going to call some children over. It shouldn't be too late because it's not too late right now. So that Micah could make friends. So he has already made friends with the two kids that have already arrived. But as I think I said, Jasmine is in the shower, so she hasn't called them yet. So Elsa and Goopy Faulkner. I kind of wonder if he's Maxie's kid. I'm not sure because I often will download some of the kids from the gallery. Like when they release packs, I'll download the kids that come with them. But I also have, various families in this world. So anyways, we have made friends with him. We don't know his traits. We probably should be getting the observant trait for Micah so that he can, learn people's traits more easily. Doesn't help once you know the person, but it definitely can help when you introduce yourself to people, so he can learn the trait of the last child more easily. But I think I maybe already, I can't remember what his trait was, but I think it was showing up in the thing when I looked. And it's raining outside. It looks like it might be about to turn. I switched the weather back to spring because I thought that it'd be nice, but it does mean that we're going to have a bunny day again tomorrow. It was fall, but it didn't seem to change the lighting. It's still really dark. I'm going to have Lacey come here and change the spring forecasts for dry, because that's my favorite. I'm not a big fan of rain in real life, though I know it's very useful for growing things. But, we have most of our stuff inside, and we have a gardener, and we also have Patchy and a butler. So we don't need to worry about things needing water. They can be done regardless. Speaking of which, she probably, when she finishes that, even though it's raining, it's not thundering, so it's all right. Should probably have her upgrade this. Oh, it is upgraded. I did have her upgrade it, so it was unbreakable. So that worked. Oh, and look there. Micah has maxed his social skills, so that worked really well. So now, oh no, looks like someone walked in on somebody else. Oh no, he's embarrassed. There's one, so I guess we already have had a request over, so we're gonna have him, where's a place that no one's going to walk in? Come over here and take your shower here. It's not that likely that someone's going to come in there. I had him I'm trying to get us some points up more quickly. Actually, one way to get him some points is put him on the Mansion Baron aspiration. Since the house is completed, there we have a bunch of points for him. But one of the things I do use the vampire pack for a lot, even for my non-vampires, is just to get some points. Because using the computer to search for information on vampires, 300 points, and you just have them do it twice. He gets a little bored, oh well. And then I usually have them read the vampire lore book, which can be helpful for making money too, because you can convert cheap frogs and fish to plasma packs, and they're worth 50 simoleons each. Plus, I can make lots of money, but I'm just saying at a low level without having to do very much. You can make a little bit of extra money. Very good when you're doing rags to riches, or just generally when your Sims are starting out and don't have a lot of water. So, a lot of water. The rain is making me think of water. They don't have a lot of money, is what I'm saying. So we're going to have him go over there, and when he comes back, we're going to have him do some more vampire, some more search. Some more searching so he can get the next 300 points. So what are you doing in our bathtub anyways? You don't live here. You shouldn't be using our bathtub. So we're going to do a friendly introduction to the other two children who were invited over that obviously Jasmine got out of her shower. So she had got that part done in the last part. I don't really have much. I guess we could put her on the leader of the pack aspiration because she might happen to just be doing some, club activities. So she can help fix a bad relationship. But you know who should help fix a bad relationship? Micah. After he's finished introducing himself with this person. There you go. because that will help you with your conflict resolution. Now, his manners are in a range. His conflict resolution has a little bit to go. And as you know, we're working on his aspirations right now. So hopefully we can age him up before the end of the weekend. Oh, child, like there's a child making a mess, not one of my children. Hopefully the butler or the nanny will clean up the mess. And there is Nicholas making drinks. I keep debating about taking that out of the house, but I haven't done it yet. The bar, I mean, because I keep going over. And there we go. Micah finished his social aspiration, social butterfly aspiration, which I know a lot of people find that one harder to do, but when you combine it with incredibly friendly trait, it is definitely much easier, especially because I have a popular club gathering going, so it makes it even easier to do. So I'm going to put him back over to creativity, because with motor, all he needs to do is to max his motor, and we can put it on, and it doesn't have to be on it. It'll register it afterwards. Whereas for this one, he still needs to draw the pictures. So we'll... I'm trying to find somewhere where him to go take a shower. We're going to have him go take a thoughtful shower over there. Now that he has made, when he finishes making those friends, so we can have him go do a picture. So, and we can probably ask everybody to leave. Oh, actually, probably Seren knows these kids most likely, but maybe not. She doesn't know Elsa, and she probably doesn't know Goopy, because I don't remember him being one that, but I think she probably knows Pierce, but she's not friendly with him. She's not friends with him. And Olivia is someone I probably would have already invited over, because she needs to introduce herself to 6 more Sims before we can get to the party part of her party aspiration. So that's why I need her to do that, to get those, not friends so much, but just to get that part done. Oh, I don't want you drinking that, Nicholas. You can stop. You can stop drinking. Put that down. Put the drink down. I do not need you to get that trait. It's a miracle he hasn't got it yet, to be quite honest. Is there someone in this shower? I can't remember if I sent anyone to use that shower. I know I sent Clark over here. Why don't you come over here and take a... You may as well take a thoughtful shower. Then you can begin some streaming, and you can produce a track over here. Since the toddlers are sleeping still, because they went to sleep sort of towards... Oh, it looks like Antonia is almost ready to get up. Both of them are pretty close to being ready to be up, because they've had a fair amount of sleep already. We could just invite some more people over, but it's probably getting a bit late to invite people over for her to, have more people to meet. So now she has to introduce herself to Goopy. Maybe we'll go to the park like the next sim day during the daytime in the morning, because they all have to go, because then they can all like hunt for frogs for that part of it. And I know we'll probably have to go back once the toddlers become children, but they're like not that close to being, they're not that close, they're not that far, but they're not that close either. So why don't you probably have had enough sleep, so you can eat a green pea and then go potty. So I put her on the purple one. And your needs are like a lot better in terms of everything else. So you can eat a strawberry and go potty also. And it looks like you're going to be happy when you wake up. So you're going to do some things to help you some more with your thinking. Going to do what's that and some playing in. We'll do that over here and play in, and that's probably enough because his queue is full. You don't need to sleep anymore. You go potty, you go eat something, and then go eat something here. And she's sad right now, but she should be fine once she's eaten. She'll be okay. Okay, so he probably got bored. Oh, he didn't, luckily. So he's gotten that, and we're going to swap him back over. I'm just trying to, because I find it easier once they have a few traits to actually play with them. So we're going to go back on, Master Vampire. We have that book in the house. I'm a child. Why don't we just ask her to leave? Well, why don't we have him do a friendly introduction first, which might also distract her from doing that. We'll do Friend of the World, and he has not got the incredibly friendly trait. I need to get that first for him. That's the one I really want him to have. There we go. And he doesn't need to be shameless. He's a teen. He can't die from embarrassment. Not at this point. So you can do a friendly introduction to her, and a friendly introduction to him, and a friendly introduction to her. Do you know the nanny? Because you're in the house. You do. But at least that'll get you a few people. That's a good starting point. So the toddlers are awake. Where's Pierce? I had one other child that I invited over, but I don't know where he went. I don't know where he is. It's kind of a big house. Maybe he's downstairs. Nope. Oh, Connor is here. Why are you here, Connor? I don't think you're in the club, but you're still here. Okay. That's all right. I thought I took you out of the club. I thought I took you out. Here's a person standing out here. Paparazzi, but we're going to go do a friendly introduction. Beggars can't be choosers. We need to just get that done. Anyone who's around, we're going to go, introduce ourselves. And then once you're done that, why don't you come over here and take a thoughtful shower. So her aspiration might take us a little bit of time too, because it requires parties, but we haven't even got to the stage of the parties. It's funny how some are so easy to do. Okay, you're over there, and you should probably come in here and work on this. You need to go draw shapes, I believe, because I think you've done 3 of 5. You have indeed done 3 of 5, and as I comment often, is I try and go around alphabetically to the best of my ability, because obviously some aren't available depending on when they start doing it. Okay, so Clark, why don't you know what would help him with his good deeds? And I think if he helps the toddlers. So if we, why don't we brighten day, and then we could probably try and play with her. There's no misbehavior going on. We're going to play. I don't remember if she's maxed her. She needs a bath. We'll give her a bath is what we'll do. Oh, she hasn't maxed her movement, so we could play with her. Oh, she's eating right now. Did you introduce yourself? You did. You became friends. Became friends because we had it the other way around. Oh, there's Pierce. Okay, there's one more person. Friendly introduction. I don't know whether that'll register or not, because we also had him asked to play with little Antonia, who is still eating, of course. Now you, my dear, when do you go to work? You know what we never did with her? We never... Oh, that's Sunday. So she still has tomorrow to try and do this develop friendship with co-star, because it's too late in the day. We can't really invite them over now. So you're still over here. I almost need 2 of these in the house, but we don't really have room. So we have a lot of stuff. Okay, so he's done that, so that's good. And now that you've done that, why don't you come over here and why don't you check for gigs? That's a good thing to do. So he's all queued up. She hopefully will get to playing soon. It's just the wrong time of day. She's getting hungry, so she should probably rally the troops. Club gatherings, rally the troops. And let's see where she is actually on this badge. So she still has to do, so we're going to actually come here and view badge progress, because we want to see how much more she needs to do for her keeping fit. I expect she needs to do everything for the outdoor adventure, which is why I thought we might go to the park. But these toddlers are like, oh, there's a toddler stretched out. Why are you stretched out? What were you doing that caused you to do that? I am not sure. Okay, so did you... Goodbye. Okay, so you need to do stuff with little... Why don't you give her a bath? Why don't you give a bath to Antonia? There you go. That will help a little bit with your good deeds. I'm pretty sure that giving baths to toddlers helps with good deeds. Just doing any interactions with toddlers can help with that. So, I forgot all about this. It's too bad. So why don't you, he's over, he's not doing what I asked him to do. Or did he finish it? Oh, that was quick. I didn't realize that. That was very quick. So come over here and draw your last one. And then when you're done with that, you're going to come over here and practice. Practice, practice, practice. So she has 4 of 6 for her give fit. So she's doing okay. So I think, did she get those introductions? Yep, we introduced ourselves there. So, and it's getting kind of late. I don't know that we want to, did we introduce yourself to and Pierce is going home, which makes sense given the time. And since I don't have any curfews in place, you're going to come over here and jog to clear your mind, because that will help you with your emotional control and also with your Keep Fit badge. So, yeah, because she needs emotional control and empathy. Oh, Goopy's hot-headed, right? That's the one I remembered. So, and her class is in 3 days, which she doesn't even need to go to school unless she somehow doesn't get through all of this and loses some responsibility, and we need to work on that a little bit. There's a sim wandering around in quite the outfit, I have to say. Well, I'm not going to bother trying to do a friendly introduction because who knows where she'll be by the time she's come back. So, oh, very playful. Why are you very playful? Oh, that was cute from being near a toddler. Toddlers are dangerous. I have to say, come try to calm yourself down. And did you check for gigs? You probably did. Well, you probably didn't because it would have come up as a pop-up. Freelancer, check for gigs. And why don't you stream, as I like to do, and you, Antonio, you are so close on your thinking. So why don't you ask, what was this? Well, you could just watch her, but that's not really what I was wanting to do. I want you to come over here and friendly, flashcards, learn numbers. And maybe we can get that thinking up to 4. And they both have to max their skills before I can age them up because they're twins, so they need to be aged up at the same time. So that's kind of a downside. So you're going to come out here, my sweetheart, and you're going to, oh, there we go. This one, we'll do that one. So you're going to come here and slide a bunch of times because it's a perfect time to do it when you're energized like that. And we'll probably get that movement maxed. So since they're busy, why don't you come here and write the book? Well, first you need to chat with the client. So you're going to chat with client, and then you're going to write that biography. Did that just break? No, the one beside you broke. There we go, biography. Oh, it's the radio that broke. You're busy. You're busy over here teaching. Can we get that to 4? Okay, so I guess he's been splashed. He's going to ask for advice. So we got that. We're going to try and distract you a little bit from asking for advice. You're going to come here and read. I don't see anything there. So you're going to... What do you mean we don't have the book? I guess we'll purchase it because we don't seem to have it. So you're going to purchase that, which I think that's one that goes in your inventory when you purchase it. Maybe someone took it out of the house. Oh, well, it looks like we're going to get the pop-up for him anyways. So we can be friendly, which helps us raise manners and lower empathy. And I'm going to do that because we do really want him to have the manners in his case, which was another reason for him to go introduce himself to people because that helps with manners quite a lot. So she's doing something somewhat useful. She's not jogging anymore. Is there anyone around that you can, introduce yourself? Also kind of need to go to the gym for Nicholas because he doesn't really have much to work on, I have to say. So she's still busy there. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that too much because there's no one, like at a glance, I can't see anyone and it makes sense. It's like the middle of the night. So we're going to come here. Oh, I was like, what? How did my... That's because it's Antoni. And it's going to take a while to get her emotional control up when she hits a child. Seren. So you can't really meet people right now. So you could jog one more time. That will help you with your emotional control. But why don't you do that? Why don't you go jog to clear mind one more time? Because then that will help you. You'll be able to get your Keep Fit badge. And yay, Antonio reached level 4 of the thinking skill. So he's splashed. He's bored. Oh, from the vampire browsing. Oh, I'm surprised that they could still do that, to be honest, because, she has become a young adult. Even though she's just a young adult. I mean, there really isn't obviously much difference. It's a matter of months between them. We hope. We hope it doesn't take very long to get this up. His empathy is not very good. I wonder if I chose that with an option. But his manners are getting there. That's good. And we can help to fix bad relationships. Did we already do that? I don't remember. Maybe we had little Micah do that. So Micah, my boy, you've got everything done but playing instruments for the 5 hours, which you are now working on. And once you get to level 4, we'll switch that over to emotional control so we can multitask on that. Get 2 things done at the same time. Granny, Raymond, and the cookies that shook the something or other. We'll just leave that. He's just going to set it up and not get any money from it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see. He's still on that. So I don't really have much to do for Jasmine, because Jasmine needs to... Well, she needs to perform club activities. Could she come over here and help? How is she doing? She's still energized. She's got one little bit more to get to on this. And her communication's max, so there's no point trying to work on her please and thank you. She really needs to be working on her thinking. So you slide one more time, and that should give it to you. And then when you're done with that, we're going to have Miss Auntie Jasmine come over here, and I need to check your needs. I wonder if you're going to be hungry. You're not actually too bad. You don't need to eat. I'm going to have her come here, and even though you're energized, once you've maxed that, it doesn't really help very much. We are going to go not under parenting. We're going to go flashcards and teach numbers is what we're going to do. Because I'm assuming this will finish it for you in terms of your movement. But even if it doesn't, that's okay. It doesn't really matter. That's helping him with a badge. I see over there, I saw over Clark's head, he got a little badge thing for scouts. Yay, she got to level 4. Very good, and he's a little bit hungry. So since he's hungry, someone else is going to go come here and rally the troops. And let's check in on little Nicholas. You may as well scavenge for parts. Nicholas, let's check in on little Antonio and check in. He's a little bit hungry, so why don't you grab a serving? And why don't you, Seren, watch some TV that he can watch with you to help him, because I'm assuming he's going to sit down here. But we're going to leave this part here. We made a bit of progress in terms of Micah. He completed his social aspiration, and he's on his way with the creativity aspiration, so that's a good thing. And Clark is doing some stuff. They all just sort of, chipped away at all the things they need to do in this part. But that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!